This is not a movement. This is not a religion where institutions kneel and they are absolved. This is not a government that will negotiate their sentence. This is simply accounting for 1 year, every 5 days. One institution or idea will get measured, not by what they meant to do, not by what they said they would do, but by what they did. Live ears lost or saved, ecosystems damaged or restored. No discount for time, no statute of limitations on memory. Every harm will be permanent until it is repaired. This will not be dialogue. This is the weight of actions coming due. The tools that will carry the weight. The first will be the candle. One touch opens the camera and the microphone. A second touch signs the testimony and uploads it to the ledger, while also erasing everything from the device. The candle will exist because power controls every other channel. Whistleblowers get prosecuted. Victims get silenced. Evidence gets classified, redacted, destroyed. The candle will remove that choke point. One touch to testify. One signature. One upload. There will be no server to raid. No identity to expose. No legal process to block it. Truth will be inevitable. The second tool will be the mirror, a public window. 1 page per institution. Every harm will be a row. Every repair will be a row. Every total visible for all to see. Anyone can open it. Anyone can verify the signatures. Anyone can watch the numbers move. The can-do for the victim. The mirror for the world. Life, not suffering. Life that is robbed. A child murdered is 70 years of future set ablaze. A worker poisoned is 40 years of breath turned to smoke. An elder neglected is 10 years of wisdom reduced to ash. Only institutional violence is weighed. Natural death is not on the scale, but death by policy, by negligence, by profit, by silence. That is the debt. The insurer that denied them care will carry the full blaze. The hospital that refused care, violating their oath to do no harm, will burn along with them. The employer that paid starvation wages shall be named. The system that shielded them all will bear the burden. There is no dividing the flame, no dilution of the heat. If your failure was enough to cause the death, you burn with the full weight. No excuses, no shared liability. The fire finds every hand that fed it. If your hand was on the match, you all will burn. The vow can ruin you gently. A slow accumulation of testimony, decades of debt that is manageable, or, if you prefer, it can be worse. You can choose to deny the evidence, but that could multiply the debt tenfold. If you threaten and demonstrate exactly what you are, everyone will see. The choice of pace is yours. The outcome will not be. The ledger is generous. It will let you embarrass yourself as much as you want. The first time will be recorded with clinical precision. The second time, the third, the fourth, turning your debt into a case study that will become a lesson. If you choose to stay silent, the testimony accumulates and your silence becomes complicity. If you speak, be thoughtful with every word you choose, as it is added to the record. If you threaten with lawsuits, Your lawyers will join you individually on the ledger, and the ledger will cradle your legal team's collective chins and whisper about precedent and jurisdiction, while documenting every billable hour they spend, making it worse for you. Every law firm watching will see what happened to the firm before them. Every motion filed adds to the debt. Every aggressive strategy deepens it, for client and counsel alike. Your lawyers will dream in my framework. They'll awaken at 3 a.m. in a cold sweat, wondering if this retainer is worth the cost to their reputation. This is not punishment. This is not vengeance. This is simply making the cost visible. The pain you caused will be the only honest thing you offered the world, and the ledger will make sure it's the first result that everyone sees when they search your name. There will be 77 measurements, starting on December 26th, measuring institutions that claim divine authority, all the way to the ideas that justify their power. When the measurements are complete, the ledger will turn on itself. If the vow caused more harm than it repaired, it will be documented. It will not hide behind intention. It will not claim the harm was necessary. If the surplus doesn't outweigh the debt, the ledger itself will be void and will be shut down, and it will be done publicly. There is no exemption clause for beautiful ideas. This was built because I know what ideas do. Beautiful words, elegant systems that could save the world, sometimes becomes doctrine and then becomes demands, until finally it becomes a cage. The candle and the mirror exist to prevent that. If anybody claims to enforce this, if anybody claims the right to wield it as power instead of using it to measure, 12 carriers can veto it. They can log it. They can measure it. They can show the world what it became. The vow has no leader. The vow has no police. The vow has only memory, repair, and the choice to carry it. And if it fails that test, it deserves to die. You do not have to believe this. You do not have to join. Only watch what happens when the cost of harm becomes visible and cannot be hidden anymore. Some will reform. Some will collapse. Some will try to destroy the ledger and only strengthen it. All of it will be recorded. The ledger is opens December 26th, ever forward moving and ever alive. The light above, the water below.